This Friday, the Shafter Generals
are taking on the Bakersfield Christian Eagles.
Kicking off from KERO 23 ABC Studios in Bakersfield, it's time for 23 Yardline. Brought to you by Carl's Jr., just the way it is. Young and Nichols Law Firm, always for the people. Sangera Subaru, confidence in motion. And the Little Caesars Pizza Challenge. Get ready, football fans. There are no timeouts left. And the ball is on the 23-yard line.
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the 23-yard line. I'm your host, Preston Mitchell, and once again, we're bringing you the best high school football in Kern County. Now, tonight we're hosting two teams ready to tangle next Friday night in the South Sequoia League Showdown. The Bakersfield Christian Eagles and Shafter Generals. Yeah, fellas, it's on next week. And you know what? The Sangera Subaru tailgate party is rocking, and my man Josh is grooving with the helmet cam. Yeah, baby. That's right, Josh. Break it down, baby. Now let's go to the locker room for some Friday night football action. Centennial lost by 3 points on the road at Santa Barbara in its last outing. Friday night, they hosted Tulare Union, and Chicago White Sox third baseman and Centennial alum Brent Morrell enjoying homecoming. First quarter and the Redskins are up 6-0 with the ensuing kickoff. Centennial's Andrew Daughtry drops the ball, picks it up, finds the seam, heads to the sidelines, and you know what? Daughtry's headed to the house. 92 yards later, Centennial leads 7-6. Now the Golden Hawks are holding on to a slim 21-20 lead with less than 2 minutes remaining in the half when this Oscar Reyes pass is picked off by Khalil Shagag, and he'll return the gift to the Redskins 13. And on the very next play, Reagan Enger goes up top for John Lucia, and he makes the grab for the score. Enger threw for 191 yards and 3 scores. Daughtry caught 2 TD passes, and Centennial wins the shootout, 56-33. They were mixing things up as Independence hosted East. Now, he was named homecoming king, and Falcons quarterback Preston Hodges lived up to his billing with this first quarter touchdown run. The missed extra point left Independence on top 6-0. But East comes right back. Blake Sherman looks to go up top to his main man, Tevin Beasley, with the catch, shakes off the defender, and goes in for the score, and a 7-6 East lead. Same score in the Falcons. Brandon Robinson goes up the middle for the 7-yard touchdown run. 13-7 Independence. Second quarter now, and Hodges rolls to his left, scrambles out of trouble, and heaves it downfield to a wide-open Jonathan Moore, who has nothing but open real estate ahead of him. It's a 94-yard touchdown hookup. The Falcons would score 27 unanswered points on their way to the 55-21 rout of the Blades. Bakersfield Christian and Shafter, two teams that are going to get down next Friday night at Shafter. And we're here with one of the Shafter players tonight, defensive tackle Joseph Munoz. Give it up for my man Joseph tonight. Joseph, Shafter is in a renaissance right now. You guys are 6-0. You won 9 games in the previous 5 years. What's been the difference this year?
The difference this year has been teamwork. We have a family over there at practice. Everyone has each other's back. There's no conflict between us, and that's what the difference is this year.
Coach Ricky Ishida, his second year with the team, you know, coaches grow as well as players do. What's been the difference you see in him, his leadership with you guys from last year to this year?
Well, you know, the first year is always tough as a coach. You're gonna, have to get to bond with your teammates or your players. This year, we have the bondage down. Right now, he works with us very hard. He takes a lot of time from his personal life to come help us out, and that's what the difference is.
Bakersfield Christian, 2 teams, as well as you fighting for first place next week. How big a game is it? How ready will you guys be?
Oh, this is a huge game. We're gonna do everything we can to get as ready as we can. We're gonna work hard at practice and get ready to go.
Joseph Munoz, Shafter defensive lineman. Give it up for my man tonight. Now let's go back to the locker room for some more highlight action. Now, Ridgeview got a huge road win at Liberty last week. Friday night, they got some home cooking. And the Wolfpack hosted a winless Fresno Washington Union squad. Ridgeview's up 27-7 in the third when Brandon Tripp breaks a tackle at the line of scrimmage, stretches it outside, and gets to the Panthers' 15. Tripp had 85 yards on 14 carries. Kamari Cotton-Moya, who had 175 yards on the ground, gets around the right side, punishes Greg Wilson on his way, and scores to put Ridgeview up 34-7. Cotton-Moya scored 3 times and passed for 100 yards in the Wolfpack's 41-14 drubbing of Fresno Washington Union. And for our Athlete of the Week, we head back to Easton Independence, where Falcons quarterback Preston Hodges seemed like a one-man wrecking crew. He accounted for 337 total yards, including passing for 211 and rushing for another 126. Independence Preston Hodges, our Athlete of the Week. Could North get its first win of the year at South, and West battle Tehachapi? The Sangera Subaru tailgate party is going strong, and Josh is getting down with the helmet cam. Yeah. 23-yard line. We'll be right back.
Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Carl's Jr.
With pulled pork on a cheeseburger, it's barbecue's best pair. The Memphis Barbecue Burger, new at Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
Extra confidence now comes standard when you buy or lease a new Subaru at Sangera Subaru. That's right. With every new Subaru, you get Subaru's complimentary maintenance plan of 2 years or 24,000 miles, which includes oil and filter changes, tire rotation, cabin filters, inspections, and road tire hazard coverage.
And right now, lease a 2013 Legacy 2.5i Premium for only $199 per month, and your complimentary maintenance is now included.
Buy or lease a new Subaru and get the confidence you deserve. It's your dealership, Bakersfield. Sangera Subaru.
You're so bad, but I want to taste a little taste you have. Come on over right now. Take me down. I want your poison. I can't have just one.
You won't want to miss the fall exhibitions on display now at the Bakersfield Museum of Art. See The Mexican Portfolio, a film-like narrative with photographic stills depicting the landscapes and life from early 1930s Mexico. Enjoy the abstract reconfiguration of books into new and exciting forms with out-of-print altered books. And see the new realism in the oil paintings of Christopher Scott with his clean, vivid style, neutral tones, and light. It's happening now only at the Bakersfield Museum of Art.
Welcome back. The Sangera Subaru tailgate party continues to rock, and my man Joseph is flowing with the helmet cam. Let's get back to the locker room for more high school action. North was looking for his first win of the year Friday night, but had to do it without starting quarterback Austin Howard, out with a concussion. Now, South was hyped for its third home game in its last 4 weeks. We're scoreless in the first, but that changes when South's quarterback Eddie Perez finds Jesse Belt with the touchdown toss, and the missed extra point left the Rebels up 6-0. And South wants more. The pitch to Terrell Duke. He cuts it up the middle, races past the secondary, and scores to put South up 13-0. We're in the second quarter now, and it's 27-7 South, when the Rebels' Keith Evans gets the pill, fights his way up the middle, breaks a couple of tackles, and scores to make it 34-7 South. It was all South all night in the 41-7 win over North. Next week is a big showdown. Shafter hosting Bakersfield Christian, and Bakersfield Christian is trying to get their 5th consecutive win. I'm here tonight with quarterback Jake Thompson of Bakersfield Christian. Give it up to my man Jake Thompson. Jake, you guys had a rough start, lost to Ontario Christian in the opener, but you've won 4 in a row. What's been the difference?
You know, we looked at that game. We could either use it as like a downer, or we could use it as something we can learn from, and we really took it as something we can learn from to learn from our mistakes from that game and just really move to what we know we could do.
You know, you won a double overtime game with Exeter a couple of weeks ago, a tough game. How has that helped propel you even further in the victory column?
Well, you know, that win just gave us just more momentum going forward, and it just made everybody excited, made everybody want to play football even more, and just got really excited to what we could really do.
You know, most quarterbacks are tall, rangy kind of guys. You're 5'7". Do you play with a chip on your shoulder each week?
A little bit. I kind of use it to my advantage. People can't see me as much. Maybe I can get through the line a little bit more if I want to run. But no, I mean, it doesn't really affect me. People think that maybe more balls are going to get batted down. Maybe I can't see really as well, but it hasn't really affected me since I've been playing.
Huge game with Shafter Friday night, a resurgence, a team that's 6-0, looking to stay undefeated. How difficult, how big a game is this for this program tonight?
Oh, this is huge. I mean, we've been looking forward to some more SSL showdowns. We've been looking forward to this game from everything we've been hearing throughout the league and different shows and stuff, talking about Shafter and talking about our school, and we just see this as a great opportunity to get our name out there more and get more respect for our school.
Give it up for Eagles quarterback Jake Thompson tonight. Now let's head back to the locker room for more highlight action. Highland had a bye last week. Miramonte lost to Independence last week. Who is hungrier this week for a victory? Both teams came out pumped up and ready for gridiron action. Highland led 7-0 in the third, but this field goal extended their lead to 10-0. And the Scots defense stepped up when it stopped this 4th down attempt by Miramonte. Now the Lions D stepped up as well with this sack by Harold Manning. To the 4th, still 10-0 Highland, but the Lions cut into the deficit on this Frankie Ruiz touchdown toss to Mason Rollins to make it 10-7 Highland. The Lions would recover the ensuing onside kick, but the Scots' Robert Lopez picks off Ruiz and any hopes of a Lions comeback as Highland gets the 10-7 win. West cheerleaders were doing their thing as the Vikings took on Tehachapi. No score in the first quarter, but that's about to change when the Warriors' Jorge Garcia rumbles through the Vikings defense for the TD, putting Tehachapi on top 7-0. But West comes back when Micah Mitchell gets around the edge and scampers into the end zone to cut the West deficit to 7-6. Still in the first, and Tehachapi's Barry Jones scores on the short touchdown run to put the Warriors up 14-6. And it only got worse for the Vikings when they put the ball on the ground and the Warriors' Richard Contreras recovers, which led to Skylar Valencia's 5-yard scoring run and a 21-6 Tehachapi advantage. But the Warriors would hold on for the 34-29 win over West. And for our defensive player of the week, we head to Golden Valley at Foothill, where the Bulldogs' Chris Lemons blocked his Foothill extra point attempt in the 4th quarter. Golden Valley only trailed 13-7, and the Bulldogs mounted a late touchdown drive to get a 14-13 win. Lemons' blocked PAT was the difference. Golden Valley's Chris Lemons, our defensive player of the week. Stockdale was looking for a much-needed win, and Kennedy and Bakersfield Christian battled in South Sequoia League action. The Singera Subaru tailgate party is still going strong, and Joseph, break it down with the helmet cam. 23-yard line. We'll be right back.
The legal help you deserve from local attorneys. Online at bakersfieldlaw.tv.
When creating an inheritance plan, one is faced with many choices, like choosing a living trust or a will. How do you know you're making the right decision?
A living trust is much better than a will in providing for your loved ones. Compared to a will, a living trust is far less expensive because there's no need for probate, much less complicated, and much faster in getting your bequest into the hands of your heirs.
For more information, call 661-861-7911. Your local law firm of Young and Nichols, always for the people.
If you're waiting, you're losing valuable time. And time is money. But you can save money and time at Little Caesars with Hot and Ready, a large pizza fresh out of the oven whenever you walk in. So you don't spend your precious time waiting. Little Caesars. Save time, save money. It's how we roll.
Pizza, pizza.
Extra confidence now comes standard when you buy or lease a new Subaru at Sangera Subaru. That's right. With every new Subaru, you get Subaru's complimentary maintenance plan of 2 years or 24,000 miles, which includes oil and filter changes, tire rotation, cabin filters, inspections, and road tire hazard coverage.
And right now, lease a 2013 Legacy 2.5i Premium for only $199 per month, and your complimentary maintenance is now included.
Buy or lease a new Subaru and get the confidence you deserve. It's your dealership, Bakersfield. Sangera Subaru.
Two delicious shows, one irresistible night, the new ABC Sunday.
Get refills.
By all means. First, the addictive hit drama Revenge, as Emily Thorne makes her biggest move yet to Sundays. They're coming for you. Then, it's New York's most seductive address. This apartment rocks. Discover fall's newest guilty pleasure.
It's a friendly building.
Revenge and 666 Park Avenue, the new ABC Sunday. Indulge this Sunday on ABC.
Welcome back. The Sangera Subaru tailgate party is cold chilling, and my man Chaz is cool with the helmet cam. Now let's go back to the locker room for more football highlights. Stockdale running back DJ Martin has gotten off to a slow start, and as a result, the Mustangs have gotten off to a 1-3 start. Now Friday night, the Mustangs hosted Clovis Buchanan. Stockdale's defense pressured Bears quarterback Tyler Fry constantly and forced the Buchanan running attack into gaining only 31 yards. But the real story on this night was the performance of Mustangs running back DJ Martin. The senior ran for 287 yards on 24 carries and scored 5 touchdowns. Oh, and Stockdale won the game for good measure by opening up a can on Clovis Buchanan, 69-26. Now we're into the cheerleading portion of the program tonight. We're here with Bakersfield Christian High School cheerleaders Michelle Laughlin and Megan Gibbon. Give it up for your cheerleaders. Michelle, this is your first year on varsity. You know, talk to me about the transition. You said you've been in cheer for like over a decade. So how's it been being on the varsity?
It's a lot different from like what I've come to, and I've had to learn a lot, and I still consider myself like a new cheerleader because I'm not used to what they do. So I am still like a baby on the team.
Now, Michelle, you've been a varsity member before this year, kind of experienced at this. Talk to me about what it feels like to have that experience to come back this year.
It feels great just knowing what to do and helping the other girls out. It's awesome to be on varsity again and to be a senior. You get to like see the JV girls and show them what to do and stuff and just have school spirit.
Megan, it's a big game Friday night. Shafter, an undefeated team. How excited are you guys to prepare and be with the team?
We're really excited. We're trying to get the school really involved with this. We just started a new club called Blue Crew, which is the student section basically, and they're getting free shirts, and we're just really excited for this game.
You know, Michelle, talk to me about the preparation for a big game as opposed to maybe, you know, a game that you guys don't get so up for.
We try to do a lot of school spirit, get our school involved in our student section, and like Michelle talked about, our Blue Crew. We make a lot of posters and try to decorate the school as much as we can and do our dances and stuff.
Megan and Michelle, thank you for joining us tonight. Give it up for your cheerleaders, fellas. Now let's go back to the locker room for more high school action. Since the season opening loss to Ontario Christian, Bakersfield Christian has gained momentum by winning 3 straight contests entering Friday night. Now the Eagles hosted Kennedy in South Sequoia League play. We're scoreless in the first quarter, but Eagles sophomore Matt Smith decides to do something about that when he takes a handoff, gets around the left side, and scores for a 7-0 BCHS lead. Still in the first, and Eagles quarterback Jake Thompson goes back to pass and finds Robert Keithley downfield. He gathers it in for the touchdown connection and a 14-0 Eagles advantage. Smith ran for 3 touchdowns, and Thompson ran for 2 and threw for 1 as the Eagles set up a showdown next week with Shafter in a 46-12 win over Kennedy. And for our hit of the week, we head back to Washington, Fresno Union, and Ridgeview, where the Wolfpack's Kamari Cotton-Moya punishes the Panthers' Greg Wilson on this touchdown run. Dude, get out of my way! Ridgeview's Kamari Cotton-Moya with our hit of the week. Golden Valley and Foothill hit the turf. The Sangera Subaru tailgate party is all the way live, and Chaz take us to the break with the helmet cam. 23-yard line. We'll be right back.
Hit of the Week is brought to you by Garces Memorial High School.
I love playing football for Garces, but we are so much more than great athletic traditions. You can be part of everything. I play football and I'm in theater, Interact Club, and in ASB.
I'm so glad I chose Garces. I came from a public school and now I can't imagine being anywhere else. I love that we're like a family and I've already earned college credits.
My mom went to Garces and I'm so glad I did too. I like that we pray together as a school and as a team. My teachers care about me, I'm getting a great education, and I'm ready for college.
Come to the Garces Open House and learn more about what makes a Garces education the best in Kern County.
With pulled pork on a cheeseburger, it's barbecue's best pair. The Memphis Barbecue Burger, new at Carl's Jr. Eat like you mean it.
California has low limit requirements for auto insurance, and about 18% of motorists are uninsured.
In California, many people don't have insurance or not enough to protect them or their family. Most of us don't realize it, but you can insure yourself when the other driver doesn't have sufficient insurance. You should have a minimum of $100,000 to protect those you love. If you have questions, give me a call. I can help advise you with what is best for you and your family.
For more information, call 661-861-7911. Young and Nichols, always for the people.
Over 24 million made dancing the hottest show on television.
Wow, thank you, Mom!
ABC Monday, the best of the best are back live.
That is what All-Star Season is all about.
Expect the unexpected. Dancing's the most shocking, sexy, surprising show. Exceptional. That's on everyone's lips. Dancing with the Stars All-Stars, live, Monday, 8/7 Central on ABC.
Golden Valley has been wildly inconsistent this year. It's given up 60 points or more in 2 losses, but scored 40 or more in 2 wins. Which Bulldog squad would show up to take on Foothill? Now, the Foothill fans are wondering the same thing. We're tied at 7 in the 4th quarter, but the Trojans are threatening. Brandon Fanning takes the handoff and drags several defenders with him inside the Golden Valley 10. And Destin Penn does the rest when he gets around the left side and outruns folks to the corner of the end zone. 13-7 Trojans. But the extra point is blocked by the Bulldogs' Chris Lemon. That is the key play in this game. And Golden Valley gets one last shot to score. Andre McCall takes off and gets a nice gain just across midfield. Then McCall drops back just as cool as he can be and hits Rafael Tapia across the middle to the Foothill 9. And later in the drive, Andrew Dean gets some nice blocks and goes in for the score to tie things at 13. Jorge Gonzalez adds an extra point to put Golden Valley up 14-13 with 3:23 remaining. And the Bulldogs' defense stiffened. On 4th down, Michael Buckner gets the sack and essentially ends the Trojans' hopes for a win. Golden Valley would hold on to edge Foothill 14-13. Yeah, you know what time it is. It's time for the Little Caesars Pizza Challenge. Our 2 contestants today, before they get on the field next Friday night, are going to get down here with their boxes. We've got homeschooler Schuler from Bakersfield Christian and my man Nick Alexander from Shafter. These 2 are going to chow down and get down. Fellas, are you ready to get your grub on? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah.
I love playing football for Garces, but we are so much more than great athletic traditions. You can be part of everything. I play football and I'm in theater, Interact Club, and in ASB.
I'm so glad I chose Garces. I came from a public school, and now I can't imagine being anywhere else. I love that we're like a family, and I've already earned college credits.
My mom went to Garces, and I'm so glad I did too. I like that we pray together as a school and as a team. My teachers care about me, I'm getting a great education, and I'm ready for college.
Come to the Garces Open House and learn more about what makes a Garces education the best in Kern County.
At Little Caesars, you not only get the best value in America, you also get a great pizza. Here are some facts you may not know. Our tomatoes are picked at the peak of flavor and go fresh from the farm into our sauce. Our cheese is 100% real, and our dough is made fresh from scratch each day in every store. The bottom line, you get a better quality pizza for less at Little Caesars. Try it and see for yourself.
Pizza, pizza.
Let Pathways Hypnotherapy change your life.
Motivation without medication. Lose weight. Stop smoking. Let Pathways Hypnotherapy. You are changed now. 3, 2, 1. Relax.
Needless worry, anxiety, sleeplessness gone.
Feel better. Lose weight. Stop smoking. 3, 2, 1. Deep sleep. Lose pounds. Stop smoking. You can.
Pathways Hypnotherapy, 19th and I. Call 322-0077. 322-0077.
Get the car you want at the price you want to pay at Next Car USA. Fords and Chevys, Hondas and Toyotas, Hyundais and more. Financing from 1.79% for 60 months. Even if your credit's so bad your mama won't owe you money, Next Car will. Apply online 24/7 at nextcarusa.com. Top dollar for your trade, no matter what condition it's in, no matter how much you still owe. Next Car USA, 911 Oak Street and 3130 24th Street in Bakersfield.
Welcome back. The pizza challenge is over. Homeschooler Schuler and Nick Alexander gave us a show. But first, before we announce the winner, we got some scores. Shafter remained undefeated by edging Taft. Wasco was all over Chavez. Delano fell to Dinuba, and McFarland went down at Avenal 16-3. We're back. And our winner of the Little Caesars Pizza Challenge, well, you know what? We get a little input from my man, Little Caesar. LC, you saw these two perform. What do you think tonight? You think my man, homeschooler, got it done? You're not sure, Nick Alexander? Well, we were all witnesses tonight. And tonight's winner, let's just break it down from my man, homeschooler Schuler from Bakersfield Christian. Oh, yeah. And that does it for another edition of the 23-Yard Line. I'm your host, Preston Mitchell. My man Robert is going to take us out for good tonight with the helmet cam. Good night. See you next week.
You've been watching 23-Yard Line on KERO 23 ABC. Brought to you by Carl's Jr., Young and Nichols Law Firm, Sangera Subaru, and the Little Caesars Pizza Challenge. With help from Douglas Truck Bodies and PowerPhotoOnline.com.